Okay, in this video, we're going to create a dashboard. So to do that, up to now, we've been creating sheets. A dashboard is if you look at the bottom and you look at the one that looks like a pound or a tic-tac-toe board and click plus, this gives us our dashboard. This is going to allow us to combine our sheets into an interactive visualization. First thing to note, the default comes as a desktop browser, and this is the resolution. You could click drop down, you could switch it if you had higher or smaller resolution. You could also do one for the phone. So if you click on the phone, this will be the best resolution if the destination of the visualizations is on a phone. We're going to keep the default and go from there. There's two ways you could do it. One is you could actually set the containers in advance and then drag and drop in. We're just going to drag and drop. We're going to hold the click button and do it from there. These are all the sheets we created. So as you hover over it, you'll see the different ones that we've already gone through. Just as a side note, people generally read top to bottom, left to right. And so with that said, that's how we're going to build out ours. So the first thing we do is take sales by city. We're going to click on it and drag it over. What you'll notice is that it came into the whole screen. Now we're going to add a few more. So if we go to, let's say, market supply, we click it and drag it. You'll notice that if we were to drop it here, it would be in the gray. If we were to drop it at the bottom or the right, let's choose the bottom. All right, so now we have sales by city and market supply, but we still want more things in here. So the next thing we do is take volatility and place it where we want. So we could have either placed it top, below. We're going to place it to the right of market supply. Now, there's too many stuff here. We want the whole side. So let's get rid of this average price. We do that by clicking here, clicking X, click here. Let's get rid of all these so we take up the full complement. This is not bad. I still think we could fit one more in. So let's take seasonality, click it, drag and drop it, and put it over to the right. And again, this comes up, this is our filter, so let's just get rid of that. And if we wanted to resize anything, we could. If we wanted more room for the seasonality chart or less room, we could do that. If we wanted more or less room for this, we could do that. So now we have one graph on top and three on the bottom. Well, we could also make this interactive, right? So there's two ways to do that. One is just set a filter. The other is to use something called actions. That's going to be beyond what we do for the scope of this course. So what we're going to do is if we click on sales by city and we click this drop down, we're going to choose use as filter. And what that's going to let us do is, let's say we only want to see information for New York. Once we click on New York, everything else below changed, and now this data only reflects the seasonality of the New York market. If we did it for Los Angeles, now we'll do the same thing. We're only doing Los Angeles or San Francisco, and it immediately filters throughout. If we hold down click, we can make our own set, and we could add several different places to the list, and now still it is only showing that. So that is dashboards in Tableau in a nutshell.